Well, good morning. Thank you, Steve. On behalf of PepsiCo and in the name of our good friend Ron Harrison, we have had the privilege of honoring individuals over the years that recognize the important work of numerous organizations in the area of minority outreach and in every facet of business today. I cannot think of anything more important than the necessity of cultural diversity at PepsiCo. That's why this recognition is so meaningful to me and my company. This year's recipient is a self-proclaimed product of diversity. With 27 years of experience within the tax preparation industry, and after a strategic analysis of the financial services industry, he identified a lack and a need for franchise-owned nationwide tax preparation service for the Hispanic and Latino communities. In 2007, ATAX Accounting and Financial Services was officially established as a franchise offering, becoming the first Latino-owned franchise company in the tax preparation industry. After opening his first office in Washington Heights in 1986, he promoted diversity by hiring employees from his neighborhood. ATAX franchisees are predominantly Latino and come from a variety of cultural backgrounds. In 2012, ATAX was listed as the third top 50 minority franchisor. I'd now like to ask our good friend Ron Harrison and the IFA chair, Steve Joyce, back up to the stage so that we can present this award. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of IFA and PepsiCo Food Service, it is my great honor to present the Ronald E. Harrison Award to the founder of ATAX Accounting and Financial Services, Rafael Alvarez.
Good morning. Buenos dias. Thank you, Mr. Allison, Vice President of PepsiCo, Carlton Curtis, who is the outgoing chair of the Diversity Institute, and the committee members for recognizing my contribution to diversity in the franchising industry. Also, a special thanks to the President and CEO, Steve Caldeira, and Steve Joy, Chairman of the IFA, and their team for hosting this great event. A round of applause to all of you guys. Great job. It is truly a great honor to receive the Ronald E. Harrison Award. I am so happy and excited to be here. Like many immigrants, I have many stories to tell, but today, I just want to briefly tell you my American dream story. I was born in Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic, the same island that gave birth to many baseball players that many of you know, like Alex Rodriguez, Sammy Sosa, Alex Pujol, and of course, now a Baseball Hall of Famer, Pedro Martinez. Like then, I came to this country with nothing, nada. Just with a luggage full of a lot of dreams. I arrived to New York City in 1983, and I grew up in Washington Heights in northern Manhattan, a very, very tough neighborhood. I was able to survive thanks to my parents' wisdom and mentoring. My dad used to say to me that when he dies, he may not be able to leave me a lot of money, but instead, he will leave me with something more powerful, something that no one can take away from me, and that is a good education. My American dream started to realize or to materialize when I wanted to open up my first tax preparation office in 1986 with $200, 2 computers, and 1 fax machine. But I had just one problem. I did not have money to rent an office space. So I was able to get 18 of my closest friends who believed on my dream to lend me $1,000 each, $18,000 total. So I was able to open my first location. There are three cornerstones that built my accounting practice firm. One of them is to provide great quality services. The second one is to charge reasonable price. And of course, the third one is to contribute to my community. These three cornerstones are the reason why my business has propelled to become number one, numero uno. As a result, by the year 2005, my business went completely viral and totally out of control, preparing over 10,000 personal tax returns and over 500 corporate tax returns out of one single location. I asked my college friend Victor Morissette to help me to find the best option to expand my business and to take it to the next level. Franchising became my clear option because there were three major players in the tax preparation industry, but there was no one that was really focusing in the Hispanic market. I realized that I had an edge. My first step was to hire the best attorney in the franchising industry, at least for me. His name is David Oppenheim, who is currently with Greenberg Traurig LLP. Thank you, David, for all your help and support. You have become part of my family. Thank you. In the year 2007, I launched the first Latino-owned franchise in the tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping industry. When I reached 30 locations, I recognized that my team and I had little or no knowledge about franchising. So I decided to look for outside help. And through IFA, I connected with Stan Friedman. Stan, are you here? With Stan Friedman, who currently is the president of FRM Solutions. I learned from Stan that franchising is not easy. It is a lot of work. That no matter how successful I was in the tax preparation industry, franchising was a total different ballgame. And to overcome the obstacles of being in the franchising industry, I needed to, number one, to educate myself about franchising. Number two, to become a CFE. And three, to be more involved in the IFA events and activities. And also to hire a chief operating officer or someone that knows and understands franchising. Stan, thank you, my friend, for all your help and also for nominating me for this award. Thank you, Stan. Since then, I hired Richard Morris, my CFE, as my Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, a veteran in the franchising and tax preparation industry for over 20 years of experience, which led me to connect with Barry Nepper, now our Chief Financial Officer, and Richard Morris, our Chief Marketing Officer. We then began putting together a strategic partners who have contributed to our growth and success of the ATAX company. Gary Gorky, President of Franchise Fund, part of my team. Tim Johnson, President of Process Peak. Iris Wiseman, President of FranData. Eric Stykes, CEO of Franchise Business Review. And since then, we have made a lot of progress. Now, with over 40 locations in New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, and growing into new markets like Florida, Georgia, and Texas, the future is looking brighter. Thank you, guys. In relation to diversity in the franchising industry, I have to say that we all collectively have a lot of work to do. I can personally say to you as a Latino that I will take on the responsibility of becoming an ambassador to promote the values that franchising brings as a way for Latinos to achieve their American dream as I have. And in conclusion, I cannot finish this speech without recognizing some of the most valuable people in my life. My wife Gladys and my beautiful daughters. To Gladys, this one is for you. For all the time and sacrifices you made to give me the opportunity to focus on building our business, and for whispering in my ears, "You can do this, my champion, mi campeón. You are a winner. Keep up and don't give up." Thank you very much. Sí se puede, meaning yes, we can. God bless America. Thank you.